I'm Mather Clark. I'm the owner of Clark Landscapes, and we're here at a past project in Hebron, Connecticut.
After the landscaping that we had for 25 years, it was getting time for a change.
We looked on his website, we said, this is a guy we want to talk to.
So we met with Mather originally
It had to be December.
late in 2016, and we were discussing plans, and of course he likes to draw up stuff by hand.
They tell me all their wishes and dreams and things they want to change, things they like about their yard, things they don't like about their yard. Kind of hit on a punch list of 5, 10, even more things that they want to include or incorporate.
We wanted a pavilion, we wanted a couple other seating elements around.
Making sure that there was enough room for the number of chairs that they said they wanted to have, that they had enough room in the pavilion, was sized big enough for what they wanted to do with this part of the yard. The waterproof deck structure, that there was enough room under there to have a TV and couch and those functions. So I basically lay that all out and make sure that there's enough room for all of these uses and that they all relate to each other in a nice way.
Mather certainly had the creativity to work with us with what we thought we wanted, what he suggested, and between the three of us we came up with a really great plan that evolved a little bit as time went on. We had a significant amount of landscaping in the back of our house as it was.
It was just a 25-year-old landscape. It was stamped concrete and just an old fencing that was falling apart and rotting and just looked old.
We had a pool and some pretty nice landscaping, but after 25 years or so, there was some structural problems that were happening. We had some sinkholes that needed to be addressed. The project started in September
Of 2017.
of 2017. We knew it was going to go beyond that season, so based on the weather, they worked pretty well into December, I think. And then we split to the other half into 2018, and we were first. The crew was back here as soon as the snow was melted, and they finished up that summer.
We pride ourselves on making changes and coming up with ideas even during the project. It's sort of a, being so artistic. It's a creative process.
The magnitude of what they can do, I've said it before, where we had some structural issues that needed to be fixed. I had landscapers come in probably 3 times attempting to get to the bottom of the sinkholes, and they didn't have the equipment, they didn't have the expertise. That was the least of Mather's problems. I mean, he came in with a big, huge backhoe. We had a giant sinkhole. That's all it was. It was just a sinkhole, and nobody else could get to the bottom of it, and he did, no problem. Been here for
25 years.
25 years now. Our kids have grown up here. They learned to swim here. The kids in the neighborhood came over. This was definitely the place to be.
Still is.
Yeah, it still is. We do have neighbors over on a regular basis. I have a bunch of high school friends that we have a party once a year.
We have all the right equipment and tools and know-how to install all of these materials. We have the practical knowledge. All my team members have all that knowledge. Just, it doesn't really take that much more to actually do it right is kind of the silly thing about it. But just the know-how of just knowing those couple extra small steps that it takes is what makes the difference. And having the right equipment and tools that make that easier to do, make it a small step to do.
The scope of what he can do, all of the design elements, I mean, he's creative with
Easy to work with.
Yeah, easy to work with.
Crew's easy, everybody's easy.
Here, anytime we needed them.
Even now.
Yep, we call him 2, 3, 4 years later, and he shows up. And we've had a couple of things, as the plants grow, the lighting's changed. Dave came and adjusted the lighting for us.
We have a couple other issues they're working on now, and there
So-
was never like, we're too busy for you. It's always like, yep. We'll come on out and look at it. But
So we highly recommend Mather, Clark Landscape. Very happy with the project.
happy.
4 years later, it stood the test of time, and we had him come back and do our front yard after he had done the backyard. And if we have any more yard, we'll have him come back again.
I'm really excited with how this project came out here in Hebron, and it's a testament to Clark Landscapes and our ability to handle any size project. If you'd like to know more, please visit our website. It's www.clarklandscapes.com.